We have some new laws in Alberta, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about these jackasses. I know it's
true, though. I mean, they don't deserve our attention.
We have many political leaders that are basically trolls, and I don't like to feed the trolls.
No.
But in Alberta, they've got new rules. Like around 6 months ago, they posted a moratorium on new clean energy projects because they were all worried about them. And so they've come up with new rules that will block renewable energy projects on prime agricultural land and limit the placement of wind turbines to preserve pristine viewscapes.
35 kilometers of a pristine view, 20 miles or so.
Yeah. Now, Alberta does have a lot of really nice, beautiful vistas and landscapes. And sure, you wouldn't want to...
Do you know what they're obstructed by? Pump jacks for the oil industry.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. When you drive into Banff, one of the most beautiful places in the world, there's a factory for cement.
I remember once, many years ago, I took a ferry from Vancouver out to Vancouver Island, and I was very surprised to see clear cutting of the forests on the side of the mountains that you could see from the ferry. And that just seems so dumb to me. Like if you're, people are always worried about too much logging. Like, why would you put it in plain view of everybody riding the ferry? But nobody wrote up a law to stop that from happening.
It's insane. Of course it's insane. It's stupid. Now, the thing is here, Alberta has the largest clean energy industry in Canada. Things are taking off because of the way their electric system is made up. It's good for private enterprise. Now they're saying private agricultural land can't be used for this. Well, is it not going to be used for oil either? Because there's lots of oil in agricultural land. Oil uses 125 times the footprint of this stuff. This has been studied by Pembina Institute in Alberta. It's BS. And, I would rather look at 100 miles of solar than one lousy goddarn pump jack, because they're ugly and I know what they represent. They represent death.
Yeah.
They're the Grim Reaper.
And it is remarkably similar to what's going on in Texas and Alberta, very much the Texas of Canada, ranching and oil and whatnot. Texas has all kinds of clean energy going on. And, it's a little bit different, but the politicians are often talking down clean energy, but there's enough of a free market that it's going on anyway.
Yeah, it's stupid. If you're a farmer, if the world was free and the government was out of your business, it would let you do whatever the hell you want with that land. But no, not if it's clean, not if it insults the oil industry. And, it's not going to make a damn bit of difference to the transition away from oil. It's one province. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to slow anything down at all. What it's going to do is it's going to kill jobs, it's going to kill investment, and it's going to keep people away from investing. They're not going to move their companies. Like I've said before, companies are very cognizant of their carbon footprint. Are they going to go to the land of the oil sands where renewables are not welcome and they're not built up enough to supply energy for, say, Amazon or whatever? It's not going to happen. So you're shooting yourself in the foot over and over again. And, let them. It's going to be a wasteland in a few years. Who gives a crap? It's their own doing. And if people don't speak up against it and educate themselves, it's on them.